back. One of cinema's most beloved creatures returns to the big screen in Kong Skull Island. Terry Hart caught up with the stars of the primal adventure, and we have a sneak peek in today's Entertainment City.
That's Kong. He's king around here.
It's a proper creature feature.
Yes, it
like
is.
a good old throwback monster movie.
Yeah.
Where do you think King Kong's place in pop culture is, Tom?
I think he's an icon, a myth. You know, I think he's been around cinema for almost 100 years, since 1933 now.
He's 84 years old by my reckoning. He's like this pure, innocent brute who always winds up with weasels as opponents.
He's one of the first, kind of huge things to attack a city that excited everyone, that took our minds to another place in terms of, oh, wow, what would happen if something that big showed up? Fox Leader, the Fox group, fire and kill! For a long time, I'm sure a lot of people in a lot of places, or even kids, probably thought all gorillas grew to that size.
You're totally right.
Until you kind of grow up or you go to a zoo.
I mean, he's represented this idea of man and its need to control and dominate or learn to respect that which it doesn't understand for a really long time now. So I think this retelling of it is really cool too, because although it takes place in the 70s, I think it's quite modern in its own way.
We'll be hearing more from the cast of Kong Skull Island in coming weeks here on Entertainment City. Not okay. Jamie Foxx was the target of a racial slur in between filming scenes on location in Croatia. 2 men have been charged with disorderly conduct after allegedly using the Croatian version of the N-word as they insulted Fox. The verbal assault happened in a restaurant in the city of Dubrovnik. Fox is there filming the upcoming live-action Robin Hood Origins film, in which he plays Little John.
That was a long time ago. I'm sure he's forgotten about that.
On to yet another beloved movie character. Han Solo is back in the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon, and so is Chewbacca. The first official photo from the next Star Wars spin-off movie has been released, showing Alden Ehrenreich as young Han, along with Woody Harrelson, who plays his mentor, Game of Thrones star Emilia Clarke, who may or may not be playing his love interest, and Donald Glover, who plays a young Lando Calrissian.
You've got a lot of guts going here.
Also pictured are Brit actress Phoebe Waller-Bridge, whose role is not yet known, and directors Phil Lord and Christopher Miller. The film will explore Han and Chewie's adventures before the events of Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. It's set to release May 2018. Voting is now officially closed for Sunday night's 89th Annual Academy Awards. In part 2 of our Oscar preview series, we're looking at 6-time nominee Manchester by the Sea.
I don't understand.
Which part are you having trouble with?
Well, I can't be his guardian.
The heart-wrenching movie is another one we've been following since its very beginning. It, too, premiered at the Toronto International Film Festival, where our TIFF correspondents Colin and Justin caught up with Michelle Williams, now up for Best Actress at the Oscars.
The buzz for the movie is just mind-blowing.
Listen, it's the last thing in the world that you expect when you make a movie like this. We made it on an absolute shoestring budget for no reason other than love. We weren't expecting this kind of an end to come with it, which makes it a very lovely surprise.
The Passion Project also nabbed a Best Actor nomination for Casey Affleck and is up for the big one on Sunday night, Best Picture. Because the film was released by Amazon, this marks the first ever such nomination for a streaming service. However, most bets are on La La Land taking home that prize. So I guess we're just going to have to wait and see on that one. Now remember, we have all your Oscar highlights here on Entertainment City Monday.